Everyone, welcome back to my channel All Sorted. And today's session is all about my interview experience at NITI Mumbai. NITI, I appeared for the NITI Mumbai interview on 26th of March 2019, and I'm going to share all the takeaways from my interview experience. Okay, first I'll brief you about the process in detail, what happened, the four steps of the process, and then I'll take you to my own personal experience and the takeaways and the top 3 to 4 things that you need to know before you go for the NITI interview. So, without wasting any further time, let's know everything about the process and my interview experience at NITI Mumbai. Thank you, guys. Alright guys, so now we are going to go on the process overview of NITI Mumbai experience. Okay, I'll tell you about the process and step wise. Step 1, the interview location. Okay, I'll tell you about the interview location, and second I'll tell you about the document verification process. Then I'll tell you about GD, and then fourth point I'll tell you about PI. So let's start with the first point, interview location. As the people who have got the calls already know, this video is also for the future aspirants of NITI who will be getting call for 2020 program. So this video is for one and all, also for the people who are appearing for NITI in the upcoming 2 to 3 days. They need to also take away the learnings of NITI. So yeah, first is interview location is NITI Mumbai itself. You get hostel accommodation also. There are limited seats in the hostel. So already there'll be a mail with you beforehand if you have booked if you got the mail and confirmation of your hostel, well and good. If not, you can book a room near NITI. There are the NITI location, the nearest railway station is Kanjur Marg railway station. Okay, Kanjur Marg railway station is the nearest railway station. You can, if you are going from Pune to NITI Mumbai, you can either go to Dadar or you can either go to Thane and take up from Dadar, again take a train to Kanjur Marg, or from Thane take a train to Kanjur Marg. Kanjur Marg is basically near the Powai area. So there is no direct station for Powai. So Kanjur Marg is the station. So simply IIT Bombay campus. Everyone knows where IIT Bombay campus is. Just next to the IIT Bombay campus, adjacent is NITI Mumbai campus. Okay. So yeah, hostel facilities are provided, but those are limited in number. Alright, so from Kanjur Marg station you can take up a rickshaw that will take hardly 70 to 80 rupees, and you can directly go to NITI Mumbai campus. Alright, now second on my list, second point is document verification. So first of all, let me tell you, it is a very long process. Okay, document verification. My interview timing was 1 p.m. I had to report. Okay, and the document verification started at 2. Yeah, so to be present on the time, but expect a 1 hour delay. So it was a long process. First of all, you go there in the Audi hall. You see your name on the list. You note down your badge number. You'll get a badge. Okay, there will be a 3-digit number provided to you. Alright, like 258, 357. There will be 8 people in one group. Alright, so you'll be getting a GD number and you'll be getting a PI number. And my GD number and PI number were 1. So GD number was 1, PI number was 1. Yours can be different. You can get 2, 3, 1, 2. So your GD and PI number, group number might not be the same. Alright. Now the document verification process, there are almost 12 people who are there for the document verification, but each and every document is scrutinized, guys. Okay, every document is looked very thoroughly. All right, although there are many people there who are verifying, it takes a lot of time. So you need to be patient. Okay, even if your document is verified, you need to wait for other members in the group whose document verification is remaining, because unless every group member's document verification is over, you cannot proceed to the GD. All right, so all documents are scrutinized heavily. All right, marks and percentage are calculated. Your 10th board marks, your 12th board marks, everything is calculated on the calculator by the the person who's doing the verification, coordinators. All right, so there are almost 8 people in a GD or PI group. GD and PI group, as I already mentioned, can be different. Those numbers can be different. And all documents of all students in the group is verified, you proceed to the GD. Now that takes me to the third point. All right. Now talking about the GD process, there are 8 people in the GDs. There are 2 panelists. Okay, you need not carry anything, any file. You'll be getting a rough pad there, scratch pad, and you'll be getting a pencil which is there. So you need not carry anything apart from your badge. Only the badge you have to carry with yourself. Okay, your number, 3-digit number is written over there. The instructions for GD are as follows. All right, 2 minutes to think. When the topic is announced, there you'll get 2 minutes to think. 15 minutes for discussion, and 2 minutes to summarize. All right, so 2 minutes plus 15 minutes, or 2 minutes, almost 19 minutes for the whole process. All right, you get 2 minutes to think, so you can also write your points on the pad with your pencil, and you can just start. There'll be a ring by the coordinator. He'll tell you before, and it's a very simple process. So my GD topic was Indians perform better individually rather than in groups. All right, so we perform better individually rather than in groups was the topics. So, and you had to start after 2 minutes of thinking. All right, now fourth point. Let's come to the fourth point. After your GD process is over, there's PI happening. So my GD process got over at around 3:30. All right, 3:30 to 4. Yes, at 4 p.m. my GD process was over, and we headed for the PI. And as I said, the group members may not be the same as of your GD or PI, because those two numbers can be different for everybody. Right? There were 2 panelists in the PI. Now telling about PI everything. In the personal interview there will be 2 panelists. Okay. Now what happens is you'll be sitting at a distance of 6 to 7 feet from the panelists. The panelists are sitting there, and let's suppose from 6 feet from here you will be sitting there. So there's a lot of gap. I haven't seen this in any of the interviews. There's a lot of gap between you and the interviewers. 2 people will be sitting there, and there'll be a bench at 6 feet from the 2 people. Okay, that's the first point. So you need not worry about if you'll be asked to draw the diagrams and all, because you are not reachable there anyway. You just go there and you sit at 6 feet from both the panels basically. The serial numbers of the PI, the people will go according to their badge numbers. So you'll be getting a badge number, let's say 258, 271, 293. So it will be from ascending orders. Depending on the badge numbers, you'll go serially in that order itself. So on an average, everybody's personal interview lasted for around 10 to 12 minutes. So 10 to 12 minutes, let's say 8 to 12 minutes was the average time for all the people I observed there. So 8 to 12 minutes or 10 minutes average we get. What are the common questions asked in the GD? So the common questions that were asked to almost 70 to 80% of the people in the PI were, tell me about yourself, why NEETi, why do you want to join NEETi, and what was your final year project. Final year project was asked to anyone and everybody. So you need to prepare your answers on these 3 topics compulsorily. You need to also prepare for your academic subjects. If you are a fresher, there's a great probability of going deep into academic subjects if you are a fresher. All right, so this is the overview of the process. Now let's get ahead to my and the top 4 key takeaways from my interview experience, my whole experience at NEETi. So first point is document verification. Now in the document verification, make sure you carry 2 copies of each and every document that was mentioned in the mail. 2 copies of each and every document has to be carried. Every certificate of yours has to be self-attested also. All right, and 2 copies of all. Make sure you have everything. And if there are any changes required, let's say you made some mistake in mentioning your percentage or any other thing which was wrong in the application form, please mail it to the impact admission team of NEETi. And you need to make sure you mail it to them, okay, beforehand. Because I'll tell you one example. There was one guy whose percentage was not matching up, whose graduation percentage was not matching up the way it was mentioned. So there was a lot of confusion with him and the coordinator. His document verification process took a lot of time, Until then, every other GD members, every other GD member of his numbers, like he was in GD number 2, and every 7 members of GD number 2 were already verified, so they could not wait for him. The 7 members did their GD, and this person had to give the GD alone. So there was no GD as such for him. He was given one topic and he had to speak for about 5 to 6 minutes. So please, I don't want this to happen to you guys. Alright, so make sure you have every document sorted, every document photocopies and everything smoothly. Alright, you can also see discussions on Pagal Guy or WhatsApp groups, what were their interview experience and what problems did they face. Of GD, alright, speak now the key takeaways for GD, guys. Alright, so the topics are not very intensive of knowledge. They are general topics. If you have been reading newspapers, there's a easy to talk upon topics. All right, number 1 point. Second is, try to get into GD as much as possible and try to start the GD as well. This is very important at NEETI. One of my friends studies at NEETI, and his suggestions were as follows: that you need to make sure you get in as much as possible, show your confidence, whatever you speak has to be spoken with clarity. All right, the content will not matter much as your confidence will matter. So your confidence in the GD will matter a lot. Do not cut girl candidate if she is speaking while in the GD. This is a must know point for everybody. Okay, do not cut girls while they are speaking in the GD, and don't look at the panelists while they are evaluating you in the GD. All right, so these were the points I wanted you to take away from my GD. The next thing is PI. What are the key takeaways for the personal interview? So the final year project is asked for everybody, so make sure you go, if you had prepared, there must be a thesis of your final year project in your mail or something. Just go through the basic thesis of your project, the final project year report, and you're good to go. All right, make sure you also, the second point is, academic subjects are compulsorily asked for all the fresher candidates. As far as I know, all the freshers were asked about their academic subjects, because there is no other scope of asking questions. They do not have work ex. Where will they? Because the panelists generally were of the nature that they were not having many questions to ask. And if you are a fresher, it's very natural to go into your academic subjects, which are your favorite subjects, or whatever you studied, chemical engineering. They'll ask about polymers or anything can be asked. Okay. Point is, connect your supply chain and operations to your work experience. If you can connect, it's very good. Okay, connect supply chains or operations, because NEETI is the best college in India for supply chain and operations. Alright, make sure you convey your interest for supply chain and operations somehow. If you are able to do that, there's a great chance of it's a great positive. Okay, now confidence is the key at NEETI, be it in GD, be it in PI. Confidence is the key. Trust me, if you follow my advice, there'll be a huge positives for you, because this is directly coming from people from NEETI, Mumbai. My friends are studying at NEETI, and this is directly from the horse's mouth, guys. About NEETI in a nutshell, now it is the God's own campus. Once you go there, it is the most serene, peaceful and green campus I have seen. There's a lake inside the college. There's a huge lake, and there's a jogging track around. There is a separate playground. Okay, I mean, there are hostels available for every candidate, every student there, and the food was great, of great quality. Everything was there was no negatives of NEETI campus, NEETI college for me. Everything was a high positive. Okay, so it is the most beautiful, serene campus. There's a lake inside, playground, hostels for all, and placements are 100% at NEETI. As we all know, the average package this year was around 19 lakhs. And the best companies for operations and supply chains hire only from NEETI. There's a kind of a monopoly built for NEETI Mumbai, and if you want to be a part of that brand, make sure you nail your interview with confidence, nail your GD with confidence. Make sure you take away the points that I've mentioned. Do not make any mistakes. Take your proper documents, everything will reach to the location at proper time. All right, so go nail the interview, guys. I hope you do it. I hope you convert NEETI Mumbai, and you get in the college, because it is one of the best colleges. Once you enter there, you'll feel the atmosphere, and I wish you all the best. If you need any more information about NEETi or my experience which I could not cover, please write down in the comment section. I'll be glad to help you. And please write on what topics you need me to make videos on. Please hit the bell icon, please subscribe and like my videos to boost my confidence, and I'll see you guys next time. All the best, guys. Thanks.